We are on a Sienne River tour. It is going to, if you can see the path behind me, we are going to go around the Sienne River in a loop, and we're going to see all the sights. Eiffel Tower is literally right there behind us. We're going to spend some time there this afternoon and see some other sights as well. This is an hour plus long tour. We just floated past one of Paris's many free gardens for you to visit. That one is just called the Gardens des Plantes, so I guess the Garden of Plants. This is the France National Assembly. All right, so we are about to do a U-turn right now once we get underneath this bridge on the last leg of the tour. And what we'll be seeing at the end in the distance is the library, the official Library of France, the National Library of France. When we turn around, we'll be able to see the Hotel de Ville, Notre Dame, and we'll eventually get to the Louvre. So we're gonna see some cool things. Now you can see we're doing our U-turn. If you look back where we came from, you can see the Notre Dame in the distance. A lot of construction going on over there. So that big crane that you see in the furthest in the distance is the Notre Dame. This again is the library, the National Library of France. On our right of this river tour, we're gonna see Notre Dame, we're gonna see the Louvre.
I really like the Notre Dame. It looked real cool. It looked like it had like construction going on. And the Eiffel Tower, I thought it was a mile tall actually. But turns out it's not. It actually is 984 feet tall. That's pretty tall.
Right in front of us is the Notre Dame. There's a lot of construction work going on right now, so it is pretty crowded with cranes and other construction things. Hopefully we will get over there and see it. I would love to go in there and see what it looks like on the inside and stuff like that. But that is the world famous Notre Dame. One of the most famous museums in all the world. This is the Louvre right behind me. Mona Lisa's here and thousands of other Renaissance pieces are here. This is our goal. We have lunch at Eiffel Tower, which you'll see in a few minutes after the boat ride. And then we are going to come to the Louvre. Eli has a challenge. Come here, Eli. Shout out to Eli's art teacher at Co-op. She gave him a challenge, and the challenge is?
To see the Mona Lisa.
We're gonna do our best to make that happen. We don't know exactly how much time we'll have after lunch to be able to make that happen, but our bus back to Disneyland is at 7 p.m. It's not even 1 o'clock, it's 12:40 right now. So we might have a good 4 hours after lunch that we can make it happen. We'll see. Tower's right above me. All right, we're going to lunch now. We're gonna take the lift up to the first floor to Madame Brasseret's, where we're gonna get lunch at the Eiffel Tower. We're moving fast today, so I'm out of breath a tad, but we're about to go up. eating lunch on the first floor of the Eiffel Tower at Madame Brasier's. Brasier's? I'm not sure. But we'll show you a picture of the name, or we'll put it in the video so you guys can see it. We are on the inside of the Eiffel Tower. The other side has a most spectacular view. When we leave, we will film it so you all can see it and see what it looks like. But the view over the city of Paris was amazing. This is a lunch that is included with the tour that we're doing, so the meal is predetermined. They did not tell us what the meal was going to be, so is it good? I know it would be tart.
I know it is.
Fancy.
So we're at a restaurant on the Eiffel Tower. Woo!
This is the kids' lunch. It is a teriyaki glazed chicken with a mashed potato and mixture.
I didn't try it yet, but I bet it's very yummy. And if you look outside, it is actually very down. Okay, so I already ate some of the chicken. It's so good. The best chicken ever.
All right, so we've got, this is called white pudding. And I'm not sure what it is, but we're about to find out. All right, here we go.
Is it fish?
I don't really know what it is. It's called white pudding. I'll have to look up online what that means. It's not bad.
Max, was it good? Did it taste good?
All right, so the white pudding was, I thought, pretty good. I thought it was going to be a little weird. It was a little weird texture-wise, but taste-wise, it was pretty good. We found out it's like a pork, and so I was pretty happy with it. We'll see what the next round brings.
I feel like I'm pretty adventurous in foods that I like to try, but that was a no for me. It honestly tasted like if you grind up meat and fish and baked it in like a loaf. I don't know. It wasn't good.
Our dinner has been served, and it looks like it's almost the same thing as what the kids had, chicken-wise. And there's also what looks to be a root vegetable, mashed vegetable of some sort with other root vegetables on top. Let's dig in and give it a taste and see what it is. I'm going to try the potatoes first. I did sample the kids' chicken, and that was pretty good. The potatoes are... Oh, wow. Those are some garlic, parsley, mashed potatoes, and they... Look at this. It's so garlicky, and like parsley's in there good. Like it colored the potatoes almost greenish, and those are good, top-notch mashed potatoes. And again, I already tried the chicken with the kids, but it's in a teriyaki glaze. It's very good.
Our dessert came out. This looks really good. Some kind of apple crumb tart. And the boys' dessert actually looks even better. Wow, that looks delicious. All right, Eli, cut into it. How is it?
Real good. There's like a pudding in the middle. It's really good. I love the chocolate top.
All right, Chad's gonna try the coffee. I think it's just a straight shot of espresso.
Just got done lunch at Madame Brasier's, and it was awesome. Really good. Make sure you leave a comment if you ever have wanted to eat on the Eiffel Tower. But we did it all. We ate on the Eiffel Tower. We went up, we went down. Heights are not a thing for some people in the family, so we didn't stay up there very long. We're down here at the bottom. I mean, we're straight tourists right now. This is awesome. And since we are tourists, before we leave the Eiffel Tower, we're gonna go check out the gift store that's in the Eiffel Tower. And we're gonna let the boys get a souvenir or something. We gotta get something, don't we? Let's go see. Going to say goodbye to the Eiffel Tower for now, though. and we are gonna head on over to the Louvre because we've got a mission, like we said, and that's to see the Mona Lisa, and we've got 3.5 hours to do it. So let's go. All right, guys, we took an Uber. We have made it to the Louvre. You can actually, if Jen points the camera that way, you can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance. It was actually a super cheap Uber. I was kind of shocked about how cheap it was compared to the price of taxis. $19 to get here from the Eiffel Tower. 11-minute drive, I think it was. Behind me is the world famous glass pyramid. Now, being that we're tourists and don't come do this often, I'm not really sure where to get tickets and to go in, but we are going to go find the Mona Lisa. We've got 2.5 hours to get back to our bus, so I think we can get it done. Let's go. We're in the Louvre. Kids are free, 18 and under are free, just so everyone knows, which is really cool. $22 each for me and Jenny, 22 euros. We are heading to see the Mona Lisa first because we know that's the busiest. It might take the longest to see. The kids want to see it. The challenge probably will be completed. And then we're going to go see as much as we can of the Louvre until our time runs out. We have entered the room where the Mona Lisa is. We are gonna get a close-up if we can and check her out. But this room is crowded. Wow. There she is, guys. It's like the smallest painting in here. So there's so many other huge paintings. Wow.
We just got to see the Mona Lisa. A lot of people say that it's kind of underwhelming because it's so small and it's so crowded. And as long as you're prepared for that, honestly, it's pretty cool to see such a famous painting. And Eli really liked being able to see it because he's taking an art class this year and he has learned a lot about this art.
In art, I don't know why, but we haven't learned about the Mona Lisa yet. I can't believe we just saw the Mona Lisa. That's crazy.
All right, so we saw the Mona Lisa, we saw Jesus on the cross, the Inri famous painting. We saw a ton of famous paintings, Michelangelo sculptures. It was awesome. And we only went down one wing. We have got about an hour and a half to get back to where our bus is. So yes, we're not gonna visit the whole entire Louvre, which we wish we could. The kids actually really wanna see more because they love museums, but we're gonna go find some food on the streets of Paris. So wish us luck and we'll show you what we get. We were gonna show you some more of what we did in Paris, but unfortunately we didn't do that much more in Paris after the Louvre. We had to make a quick dash to the bus, and here's why. So in the Louvre, we had seen the Mona Lisa, we went through the whole section over there, and we were like, well, we had about an hour and a half to get back to the bus, and we were like, let's go hit a bakery up, get some food, and then get an Uber back to the bus. Well, we did not know this, but the exits were all closed. There were mass people, I'm talking hundreds of people on every level trying to go down the stairs to get to the exit. They weren't letting anybody out. And then they kept saying, go this way, go this way, go this way. The elevators were blocked. Nothing was working. So lo and behold, we found another American couple at the top, and we were waiting for an elevator with them because of Max. The elevator has priority for handicapped people and for babies. They had a baby, we had Max, we were waiting for the elevator. And found out we weren't able to use the elevator because it was the same people going up and down because the bottom was closed off. So I went up to the man that was blocking the stairs, not letting anyone down. I was like, hey, I said, bonjour, do you speak English? And he said yes. But anyways, I was like, is there another exit we can get out? And then he's like, oh no, nobody's leaving. He's like, there's a situation on the main lobby floor of the Louvre, and it's on lockdown. That was his exact words. I don't know if it made the news or not. I haven't checked because our phones are dead, and we just got back to the room, so I can charge it up and check in a little while. But there was a situation going on in the main lobby of the Louvre, and we were on lockdown. And this was probably a good 30 to 45 minutes that we were trying to figure things out and what was going on. And there was like mass chaos, because at one point they said, you can leave this way, and all these people started like a wave of people running. And then we ended up following them, and luckily they finally opened up one of the emergency exits, and then they were letting families and people go out like one at a time. So like our family got out, and then they would let another family out or another person out. And but once you left, you weren't allowed back in. So whatever was going on was still going on the main floor when we left. Well, needless to say, we didn't have that much time. So we got out of the Louvre area. I hailed an Uber, and the only food that we were able to find that had no line was Haagen-Dazs. So we got some ice cream. The Uber was like 5 minutes away. Ate some ice cream. Got in the Uber. We got to the pickup spot in front of the Eiffel Tower, and we made our way back to here. So it was a good time. We loved Paris. It was very busy, very crazy. I would never drive in this city if I lived here or drove. I don't think I would want to drive in this city. The Uber worked perfectly both ways. No issues with that. The Haagen-Dazs was really good. I actually put them in our Instagram stories and tagged their location. So shout out to them. That guy was super nice. Saw the Mona Lisa. Saw some other amazing paintings. Saw the Eiffel Tower. You know, we saw famous landmarks and things. We saw the Notre Dame from a distance, both on the bus ride and on the boat ride. It was a good day, all in all. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you guys like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out our other social medias, which is The Diary of a Disney Dad everywhere. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.